It's not only Melissa and Vanessa who are excited about being reunited with Ariel.
This is Oliver. He's Ariel's brother. They were abandoned together.
She's so much better than she was. She's been through a lot.
Yeah.
It will take her a few days to bounce back. The girls, they are just over the moon. I don't even think they can believe that she's still alive. Good luck. You guys will be fine. They're in very lucky hands.
The one worry I've got is that she never suckled from her mother. So what I wouldn't mind doing is just having a bit of a look over her now, just to see how healthy she is, and from there, just make sure that everything's going along okay. When a lamb's born, the mother's udder is full of something we call colostrum, which is a milk that's really rich in fat, high in energy, but most importantly, it's got a lot of antibodies in it, and those antibodies go straight into the lamb the moment this milk is drunk and provide immediate protection, and that protection lasts for weeks and months. Without it, she just does not have any sort of immunity. The first little infection that comes along, it could kill her.
America's one of my favourite countries, and look, there's a lot to like, but one of the things I'm a big fan of is the craziness. The people are just out there and they see no reason not to include their pets in the general madness. Like that. That's a skateboarding dog. Of course it is, right?
After already dealing with 1,000 cats, Chris has now arrived in LA to meet one legendary dog.
When I first see Tillman, you have that moment where it's too bizarre to truly believe. But sure enough, perched on the skateboard as though nothing's really out of the ordinary is a bulldog, flying on by. Is that yours?
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Yeah, he's all right.
Well, how does that even happen? How's he skateboarding?
He lives for it. I mean, that's his exercise, like chasing a ball.
Just how and why? Chris is about to find out from Tillman's owner, Ron.
He's really got it down. I mean, the way he shifts his weight around.
And what, he just jumped on a board one day? Or
Yeah.
as simple as that?
I had a Rottweiler that would carry a board around with him. It was kind of like the toy to have. Tillman just took it to the next level.
Little Sammy. You'll be okay, Bubba.
At the Bondi Referral Hospital SASH, Linda and her two daughters Ashley and Lauren have rushed in with 6-year-old Sam. Overnight, the miniature dachshund has suddenly become weak and can barely walk.
It was really, really upsetting. I just wanted to help him and take all the pain away from him. He's like part of the family, so if it's like losing part of the family if you lose him, so we don't want to lose him.
Hello, I'm Lisa. Hi, Lisa. Is this Sam?
Yes.
Hello, Sam. Hi, honey. Come through. We had a call that Sam's coming in with difficulty walking and he's a dachshund, so automatically all of us assume it's a spinal problem. When did you first notice that something was wrong?
Last night, normally he jumps on the couch after dinner, but he just couldn't jump.
He was trying to, but just couldn't do it. Why don't you pop him on the ground for me?
Come here, Sam. Come here, Sammy. Yeah, he's very not himself.
So he's wobbly in the back legs there. He's walking like he's drunk. Sam's probably got a degenerative disc disease, which can happen in this breed.
It's okay, Sammy.
I see sharks. You see sharks? The Hoff and I are going to be safe.
The Hoff's going to be safe.
This way. What we'll do, we'll give him a bath, and then we can have a look. Okay.
At the Sydney Aquarium, marine biologist Jason is taking over the Hoff's rehabilitation.
The Hoff, even though it's a sea snake, is a lot like a boat, because boats sitting in water for a long time will accumulate barnacles and all sorts of little organisms, and he's no different. So he needs to keep on shedding his skin to keep these guys off. That's come off pretty well. Now this is pretty loose. I might even have a go actually getting this skin off. The Hoff naked.
That's something new for you. You can say you undress the Hoff. He's got a lot of muscle mass. He seems to be reasonably solid. So I'll give him a week or so to just relax without any interference, just monitor him. And then when he's comfortable, get a few feeds, get the condition, and then when the C's are right, we can hopefully release him.
Hoff, you can't escape rehab. You're here for a reason.
Embrace it. All right, mate. Time for a nap.
He looks pretty good.
He does. He's settling in nicely.
Yeah.
If we lock him up like this, he gets very upset, barks and whines.
I might grab him. I just want to see something with the other real farm dogs and see how he goes with those. I'm yet to see one of them even make eye contact with him. He just doesn't exist.
No.
What's going on, mate?
I do find it fascinating that even with members of his own species, they just ignore him. They give him a big brush. This situation just has to make Stencil feel quite alone. You've always got to feel sorry for the little guy. He tries so hard.
You know, I was telling you that he has had some strange friends in the past. Well, we've got some video footage of some of his piglet friends. He actually taught these ones to use the dog door.
Keeps strange company, doesn't it? What that really does show me is that Stencil, apart from being mad, is certainly needy. He's always seeking out company. He doesn't like to be left alone. But there's got to be something else that he's getting out of these relationships. Thankfully, I do have a few theories. I'm just going to test them out, and fingers crossed I'm on the right track here. That's a tick. Look at it, it's been feeding off little Harmon here for at least a few days, and all the while that ticks are feeding, they're injecting their saliva, which has a toxin which paralyses them. But it paralyses them from the back forward. Why couldn't he stand up on the beach this morning? Why couldn't he run away? Paralysed legs. Just got to be careful to get all of the tick. And that's it right there. It's a big tick. Big tick. A paralysis tick on a dog or a cat, absolutely. But on a penguin, it's got to be some sort of first. Another one. Can you believe it? There it is, number 2. Just in awe of the fact that one of these could be fatal for a big dog. He's got 2.
Chris is now considering giving Harmon a tick anti-serum, normally used on cats and dogs. But it's impossible to predict what effect it will have on a penguin.
I can give Harmon the tick serum and risk him suffering a fatal allergic reaction, or I can do nothing and potentially watch him die from the effects of the paralysis ticks. This is such a tough call.
You've been a bit nosy, were you?
It's been 2 years since Chris helped Robert into the world. Today, the little terrier's in trouble after taking on a couple of aggressive Afghan hounds.
That's not his whole pad, is it?
No, it's just the end of the Band-Aid. When I say that Robert's been taking on Afghan hounds, which are 10 times his size, he was taking them on through a gap in a garage door this wide. Brave? I don't know. I doubt it. The nail has actually been lost. So he's ripped out his toenail.
Ooh.
Yeah, which would be really sore.
Yeah.
So it's a broken toenail. It's incredibly painful, but the reality is it's not going to kill him. And let's face it, the toughest moment of Robert's life came right at the beginning.
Give me a push, girl.
Mum Bindi was in labour for 10 hours, from 8 p.m. through to 6 a.m. That was an intense night. For me, probably one of the hardest nights of my whole veterinary life.
Scream like you hate it. Come on.
Despite all sorts of complications, we ended up with 2 healthy puppies, Robert and his sister Juliet.
Oh my gosh, what a night. What a night.
Sure, you have your gut-wrenchingly sad days like yesterday with Bluebell, but as Bindi, Robert and Juliet showed me, you have your really uplifting ones as well.
Are you shaking because of what's happened today, or shaking because of the last time I saw you, we might have kissed? Do you know that?
The kiss of life.
After a quick treatment of that injured foot, Chris's unofficial godson is ready to take on the world again.
Hi, I'm Dr. Danny Dusek from Bondi Vet. If you love our show and want to see more, plus some amazing content about pets and how to care for them, hit the subscribe button. Click that little notification bell and we'll see you on our next video.